Hey guys, we are back with day 3, road to vending. So basically, quick recap, this series is me buying inventory for next year and trying to, I guess, make more than I spend. So we'll see how it goes. But basically, I picked these 2 cards up as of, what's today, this is December 2025 towards middle December. So I picked these 2 cards up. I learned a valuable lesson picking these up. So at the time of this recording, I picked this up for 100 each, but he had it listed for 80, 44. I offered 80%, which is probably a great idea. No, I mean, I just throw a number out there. Let's see if they buy it or not. And he actually let me buy it for 80, for 100. But what I didn't anticipate was this card was falling fast, very fast. Also, this card's starting to fall. It might go back up considering it's such a cool looking card, very beautiful card. But this card for sure is falling. So he priced it at 44. I feel like it fell down right now. So this is December 19, I believe is the date, 2025. So December 19, 25. This card is being listed on TCG Player for like 35, even though the market's at 44-ish. So I should have taken that into consideration before making an offer. Because this card, I'm buying this card for my PC, for my personal collection. But I picked this one up for to add to my vending inventory, whatever. But I feel like I should have offered. He was a really cool guy. So actually, I don't regret the deal. But going forward, I will, a lesson learned, always research. Always research. So even though, a lot of people are down to do percentages, because they're just trying to get off their hands. And if they don't, it's okay. I'm just asking. But anyways, I gotta research better and not just jump at it. Because I mainly just jumped at it for this card. How about another one? So you can make a little bit more money. And then on the way back home, I went to my locals. And there's this guy, he was offloading a lot of cards. And lesson number 2 I learned today. Maybe he just whipped out a bunch of cards. So I was just looking at it. Ideally, I should start off with a conversation like, hey, I said in the middle, do you be okay if I bought on a percentage? And he was like, we'll talk about it at the end. So after all this time, I bought all these cards. So I'll do a real quick show. These aren't expensive. These are $1 cards ranging up to 8. So these are a lot of cards I felt are really beautiful. There are a couple of them are from my PC, but I feel like a lot of them people like I've seen a lot of people pull these cards and they really like the artwork, so that's why I picked them up. But basically I was able to buy at 90%. So I think all in all this came out to be 47, 45, 46, 47 dollars, and then after 90% it was 41, and I just rounded up to 41 some change, and I rounded up to 42 because why not. But pros and cons of that deal, I should have stood my ground and said, would you do 80%? If not, maybe 85, maybe. But then I kind of caved and started off with 90%. But I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments, how do I do this well enough where everyone's happy at the end? Because he was honest, he had stacks of these art rares, and he was just getting rid of them to make some money. So honestly, I wanted to just pick up the ones I saw. So the cons was I kind of caved too quick. I didn't even try to negotiate on percentage. I just said 90, which is still good because for one, though that's the con, the pros are I'm trying to build an inventory for people to look through my stuff and have some kind of variety. So that's the pros. And also, still a percentage. And he was also going down because we were using TCG and Collector app. So when TCG was a lot lower than the Collector app, or vice versa, we just took the median of those 2 numbers. So all in all, I felt, and also for some of these, he even went lower. He cut off the cents, or if it was 6, he said, oh, no, just do 5. So I feel after everything, the percentage was closer to 85 to 87%, which is better, But one thing that's a learning lesson I learned, that like be more transparent. I mean, I was transparent, but I feel like the vibe was I'll buy straight, which is fine too if I was building a personal collection. But this is something I want to like sell to others and then make sure I make more than I spend. Reason being, I would like to at least do 2 shows a year, right? And it honestly doesn't make sense for me to do this, and I'm spending more and I'm doing all this like extra expenses to get to these shows or whatever, which I haven't even got to that part yet. So I'll make another episode when I get to that part. But anyways, my 2 lessons of the day: research better. Look at not only market price, but look at trends, if it's trending down or up, but because that should impact your offer. And number 2, start low, like tell people I buy at 80, if not, and then they'll negotiate me up to 85. That's fine, but I cave. But on the bright side, I feel like everything was actually like closer to 87%, 85 to 87. So I feel like after everything was said and done, I picked up all these cards closer to 85 to 87%, which is still pretty good. Especially like some of these are from my PC, so like I'm actually okay with that. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I was able to pick up some cards to add to my inventory, and also I was glad I was able to make a connection, because even though I paid a little bit more, on the bright side, I wasn't able to get the contact of the second guy because he's now on Discord. I'm trying to add people on Discord, but the first guy, I added him on Discord, so like now I have another connection for whenever I want to, when I'm ready to buy more inventory and stuff, I can hit him up and be like, hey, if you have any extra stuff you don't want, I'm willing to buy off you, etc. So it's cool, very cool, and he's not too far away from me. It's like a solid BART ride, a couple of stops down from BART, I think, at least from the meetup point. But anyways, it was a very informative day. But also, third lesson, let me say third lesson, sorry guys, I'll try to finish up right now. But third lesson, the Pokemon market is down right now. So the reason why I'm okay buying right now a little higher percentages is because I feel like those 90% percentages I just bought at is going to increase, or I guess the 10% margin I make is going to increase, because I feel like the value of these cards are probably going to increase into the new year, as because you know, like any market, there's downturns and upturns. So as long as Pokemon doesn't go bankrupt, I'm pretty sure these cards will go back up, and then those margins I made probably grow, hopefully. But this is a learning lesson. So if you guys have any advice for me, or any nice comments or constructive criticism, please feel free to sub. And quick promo, going to Japan in a week now, T-7 days. So if you guys like Japan content, please sub. I have a free Discord where I put channel updates, card updates, if you just want to hang out. There's a free Discord in the link or in bio below, or my YouTube bio. I don't know if I can put a link here. I'll try, but it's for sure in the bio and on the YouTube page. But anyways, thanks guys for watching. Please be sure to like, sub, and comment nice things. Bye.